Hey guys, I'm super bored, so I'm gonna do another video. Okay, so I'm doing this video right after I did the does this pen work? Even work? I forgot the name already of what I'm doing. But anyway, I just figured like I already have this makeup on and I'm gonna have to wash my face before I go to bed. But before I do, I'm gonna show you something else I like to do. This is not a pin, this is just one of my routines when I'm trying to be a little extra sassy. Let me a little closer to you guys. Because sometimes you just need to be extra sassy. Also, if you're having a crappy day, you put on some bright red lipstick and your day is just that much better. Don't always do bright red. It might not be good for everyone. I find the bright red looks pretty good on me, kind of like on Taylor Swift. I'm a little jealous of how good it looks on her. But I have dark undertones to my skin, and of course my hair is dark, my eyebrows are dark, and usually the rest of my makeup's kind of dark. The red, but my skin is also kind of pale at the same time, especially here. And so the red just, I feel like, really pops on me. It's definitely not a color for everyone, but you can do, whatever color you pick, you can do this similar thing. Because I'm going to show you some products that I really like that make it last a long time, and also some little tricks I've learned. So first I have my Forever Red LA Colors Lip Liner Pencil. And I just sharpened it the other day. Woohoo! So, I usually don't do a lot on my lips other than like chapstick or maybe some gloss. The only gloss I really like, though I feel like usually it gets pretty gloppy. Mary Kay has some really good gloss though that feels like chapstick on your lips, but like a little bit extra, and then just has a little zing of color. And they call it the Nourishine Plus Lip Gloss, which I love. So this is what I got. It's Berry Tart, and I really like it. It also matches one of the lipsticks I have from Mary Kay, so sometimes if I want to put a little gloss over it, make it pop a little more, I'll use this over it, which I really like. But anyway, when I'm doing my red lipstick, I really do want it to pop, because if I'm drawing that attention to my mouth, I want it to look like perfect. The issue is that I am not great at this, and so usually I mess up. So always keep some extra tissues around in case you mess up. I will probably mess up for you guys. The other weird thing is I feel like my upper lip is disproportionately small compared to my lower lip. My dad used to say I was sticking my bottom lip out all the time. I was pouting all the time. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't even know. Like, my lips are weird. And so I also don't have much of the Cupid's bow, is that what it's called? In the middle. But what's cool is when you're doing your lipstick, when you're doing your lipstick, you can accentuate it a little more with lip liner, because that'll help. So I'm going to show up in a sec, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do is kind of start and make an X right here, and then kind of go around the side. I also like to go to the very corners of my mouth because, again, I have a weird shaped mouth. Again, you kind of just have to play with it when you're doing it on yourself and figure out what your lips are going to like looking like. That made sense. Okay, here I go. I can't do it in here, guys, sorry. I'm gonna do it over here. I'm gonna turn you a little bit. I need the mirror, and then I'll look back at you. Okay, so I just did the X, and so what I actually did is I went a little bit above my actual lip line, and so my Cupid's bow will just be accentuated just a little bit, because if you go too much it could look really tacky, but I just went a tiny bit over. I'm gonna keep going. I figure I'll give you guys music while I do this. Sometimes again you have to make kind of funny faces when you're trying to reach everything you're trying to reach. Don't judge. Okay, top lip. Yay! Bottom lip. The nice thing about my bottom lip, I kind of have a little beauty spot. That's a zit. My bottom lip is like very even, so I can just like, yeah. Okay. I also more typically mess up on my bottom lip though, so that's special. Cool. So basically, that's lip liner. Looks super hot right now. The other thing though So before you put other stuff on top of the lip liner, what I like to do is just color in the rest of my lips with it. It uses a little more, but then it's just going to be more even when you put more stuff on top. So I'll just do that. And I just kind of like tip the pencil so the side is on my lips. Can't see. Perfect. Not really. I just had to make that face. So what you really could do if you really wanted to is just wear lip liner. But no, okay, so this is what I'm really excited about. I first tried this product when we were in the Nauvoo pageant. We were in the family cast, and I needed more like a neutral lip color because it's very natural. We were dressed like pioneers, so we didn't actually want a lot of color, but it was still a production and we needed stage makeup. So this color that I originally had, I don't know if it has a name, but it's number 621. And, oh shoot, I can't even remember what the product is called. It's CoverGirl, I know that. And it comes in these little packages, and it comes in twos. So you have your color stick, and then you have this, like, protection thing that helps it last longer. Oh, I should figure out what it's called. I think it's actually, like, a long-lasting lip wear by CoverGirl or something. So this is, like, the natural kind of, it's more like a lip color that I had used in Nauvoo. And I'll still use it occasionally when I don't want a lot of color again, but like sometimes my lips look really washed out and I don't like it. But then I went back and got this color more recently when I was dressing for Halloween. For the haunted house that I was in. I was doing this little girl, and I wanted like very specific, like a little heart shape just in the middle of my mouth, but I really wanted to pop as well. So this is number 517. I can't tell you what color, but it's red, and it looks kind of orange in this light. I just realized it is red though. And I really like it. It's also a tiny bit sparkly, so sometimes you can tone it down. But the cool thing is it's, again, this two-step thing. So first you put on the color. The biggest thing is it says, there's like kind of instructions on the back, and it says not to rub your lips together, which you usually want to do when you have lip stuff on, right? But you don't. Because what it does is it starts kind of like solidifying, and if you rub it, it's going to like flake off, and it's gross. But what happens is you put it on, and then you give it about a minute to start setting a little more, and then you have, this just looks like chapstick. It's just this clear, this one's tinted pink because I didn't wait last time, so you definitely want to wait a good minute at least, but not too long again. If you go too soon, the color rubs off on here, and it's supposed to be clear, and it's just a nice protection, and it keeps it on very well. Like, I have had this lip color on for 24 hours legitimately. Like, I slept in it, and the next day I still had red lips. It wasn't quite as vibrant, but it's got good long wear, and that was after like drinking and eating and everything. But then if you also wait too long, it will flake off onto here, and that's kind of gross to clean off. So you just, if you get it, read the instructions. And I usually approximate now because I don't remember them exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's a minute. So what I do is I like to, you can end up getting a little too much on your brush, but if you kind of wipe it off a little bit, then you can go back and get more. So then it's better to have too little than too much. So. And again, like, you're kind of putting it on. I'll just more like dab it on though, because you don't want to rub your lips together. Top lip. Why do I always make sounds when it's my top lip? Guys, I don't know. My kids look at me like, you're crazy. Cool. So, there's that. Oh, yeah. It's drying. That's what's happening. You know what I'm going to do while I'm waiting? Just because I think it kind of fits. Is I'm going to actually make this Zeta Beauty spot. You ready for this? Oh, yeah. I have a beauty spot. Do I look like Marilyn Monroe? Mr. President, happy birthday to you. So anyway, you can see the color is like really red right now. But again, like, don't rub your lips together, and you gotta give it some time. I'm probably gonna be a little bit impatient and do this. No, be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. I'm not patient, guys. But the other thing I do love about wearing like bright lipstick like red is if you take care of your teeth, I think it makes your teeth look whiter, and I love that. Except, okay, over here they look really white. I think my camera just sucks on my laptop because my teeth actually look fabulous. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this stuff. And the great thing is, you just put it on like lip chapstick. I can't talk. Put it on like chapstick because that's what you're doing. Okay. Look, it's clean, yay! So I always like do a little bit and then check to make sure it's actually done before I do the rest so I don't smudge anything. And the nice thing is, don't be afraid to get really good coverage. I even go a little bit like over the top and the bottom. Like partially inside my mouth. Not like inside, but you know that part of your lips that has a tendency to touch your teeth or just wear off faster, because I hate when you have lip stuff on and then the inside just starts wearing off and wearing off and wearing off, and then you look like you're only wearing lip liner. Like, I think that's gross. So this is so good. It like seals it in really nicely, and again, long time wear. So you can leave it there. My thing is it's still a little bit shiny of a lip color because it is kind of like a gloss that you put on. So I actually also have, when I'm really trying to go for it, this was really cheap Wet n Wild lipstick, and it is called Cinnamon, which is interesting because I just think it's red. It's super red. So what I actually like to do is go over this with this as well. So real quick. So just to compare, it's a little bit darker and a little more matte. And that one you can rub together once the other part is like done. So again, oh, I made a mess. So I'll put that one over because it is a little bit darker. It takes down the vibrancy a little bit if I'm trying to be more dramatic. And then also it doesn't shimmer or like shine as much. And so if you have like a really matte look anyway, then you can put that in your lips as well. So this is my typical red lip look. It doesn't look quite as the same as before with my pink. I feel like it clashes a little. But anyway, here we are. And if you want me to try anything, or like if you have pins for me, please send them. I want to try things because I get so bored, guys. And if you don't give me things to try, I'm just going to keep showing you how I do things. And my way is not the highway, so my way is not the only way. Gosh, so like, share your ideas with me. Give me new things to try because I taught myself all this stuff, and then YouTube, and then Pinterest, and I just try it. So let me know.